Good afternoon, welcome to Ryde. You can probably just make out there the disappearing rainbow that has just been over the Spinnaker Tower in Portsmouth. So I managed to capture that with my little zoom camera. So hopefully they'll be in focus and they'll come out all right. It's great conditions this afternoon to be out for a walk. We've got rain, sunshine, cloud. So I'm just going to stroll towards Seaview and hopefully we'll have a few more opportunities to take some reasonably dramatic shots. Fingers crossed. Some really nice colours in the sky. A little bit of a kind of a mackerel sky over there with the light hitting the clouds. I think that's where the sun's going to rise, over there in not too long away now. Some nice kind of colours going back this way. So I'm just going to go back and maybe swap out my lens a little bit. Taking a couple of shots just handheld at 40th of a second, quite wide angle, so I'm hoping I haven't got too much shake on those. So this is nice, quite dramatic. You've got the sun, very round ball rising over there, and you've got these dramatic clouds now being lit up by the sun. You've got this lovely tree, such a feature of the Seaview front. The tide's coming in, so I'm just going to stroll along a little bit and see what compositions present themselves. Beautiful scene, lovely to be out. Another good sunrise. Good afternoon, and after a day working at one of the local high schools, the sunset is late enough tonight, 5:40 something I think. That I've come out to try and photograph the sunset. Now, we're on the wrong side of the Isle of Wight really for the sunset at this time of year, being on the eastern side. So I'm heading to St Helens. The tide, low tide, is at 6, so just a little bit after sunset, and so there should be a lot of beach to work with, and I just thought it might be quite nice shooting back towards the church tower. Maybe have a little bit of a wander, see what daffodils I can find and photograph, because the daffodils are fully out now here on the Isle of Wight, late on in February. They've been out for a little while, so it's a lovely, lovely evening. It's relatively warm, 8 degrees. The sun is out. There's a quite good amount of cloud. So you never know, it might be one of those evenings where the clouds light up a little bit. Now, if they do, whether it'll be anywhere near where I am is another matter, but we shall see. See the direction of the sun there. It's just peeking through the trees. So that's obviously looking westward. Coming round here, looking more towards the east, we have got some lovely light striking St Helens Tower and also St Helens Fort, and some shipping there out in the on the approaches to the Solent as well. Good morning. Time, let's have a look at the time. 24 minutes past 6, 2 degrees outside. I've just had to defrost the window. So an enjoyable photography session at St Helens last night. I'm working today a bit later on, but the sunrise today is at 6:54 or something like that, and so well before 7. And so I've got time to quickly nip out, do a bit of photography, nip back, have a shower, and get to work on time. So that's quite useful. So that's the first time really I've been able to do that recently. Well, this winter, coming towards the end of the winter now, on the 27th of February. Anyway, I've got this. It's a blue sky day by the looks of it. It's going to be a very vanilla sunrise. But there are a couple of trees that I wouldn't mind photographing as kind of silhouettes in the early morning light before the sun comes up. And I'm just heading there now to see whether that's a possibility or not. So I'll take those, then I'll just head down to the beach, see what happens at sunrise, and then head back home. So let's see how this part of the morning develops. Okay, so I've taken a shot of those trees with my iPhone. So the question now is where to head next. 6:31. I've got plenty of time, but I do need to get back and have a shower. So I guess I can be home for 7:30. I need to leave. It is the local high school here in Ryde. Not the private one, the state one, and I'm enjoying teaching there. It's good and it's nice. The supply, I'm enjoying the flexibility. Anyway, where to next? Can't go too far. The easiest one is just into Seaview, really. That's a good one. So welcome to Seaview. Such a beautiful morning. Just a little bit now before sunrise. You can see sunrise is going to be over there. I've got my RX 100 set up here. There's a very, very, very brave gentleman heading into the water here. Towards the end of February now, so the water temperature is not great. He is going in absolutely fearless, just striding in. No getting used to the water temperature, just straight in. Impressive. You can see we've got some beautiful cloud patterns. We've had some nice colours this morning, and the tide is quite a long way out. We've had you know, I think it's the day after full moon or 2 days after or something like that. So tide just coming in. I'm just going to move to these two rocks here, see if I can use them to frame the lifeboat station behind. So I was trying to use this combination of rocks with a hole in the middle to frame the lifeboat station. Quite tricky. I couldn't really get the angle right. Bit precarious balance, but you can see through there. I'll try and take one with the phone, see if that comes out. Quite tricky. Okay, so as the tide comes in and the sun rises on what promises to be a very pleasant day here on the beautiful Isle of Wight, as a whole load of swimmers prepare to enter the water. That solitary male is he's finished his swim, but he's been joined by a whole maybe 5 or 6 other people ready to go in the water. I'd like to thank you for joining me these last few days, and I will see you on the next one.